This stock is being ignored right now. Completely, totally ignored. No analyst is covering it. No TV channel is talking about it. There's no hashtag trending, no big influencer flagging it. And yet, when I opened up its numbers, I genuinely had to stop and read them twice because they didn't look like the numbers of a company anyone should be sleeping on. For today's video, I'm not going to reveal the real name of this company. I'll refer to it under a file name, Crown Bharat Enterprises. Not its actual name, just meaning close enough that you'll understand the flavor of the business we are talking about. Stick with me till the end, because the insight in the middle of this video is the whole reason I wanted to make it. Let's get into what's happening. Right now, this company is sitting at a market capitalization of just about 71 crore rupees. That is tiny. That's the kind of size where most big investors won't even open the annual report because it's simply too small to move the needle on their portfolio. The current price is around 6 rupees. In the last 1 year, this stock has swung between 2 rupees 82 paise on the low end and 9 rupees 39 paise on the high end. That's a stock that has more than tripled from its low, and it's still sitting nowhere near the radar of the broader market. No dividend. No buzz. No coverage. On paper, this looks like exactly the kind of stock you're told to avoid: small, illiquid, unnoticed. But here's where it gets interesting, and here's why I wanted to bring this to you today. Why should you even care about a 71 crore rupee company that nobody's talking about? Here's why. When a stock trades at a price-to-earnings ratio of just 1.34, that usually means one of two things. Either the market thinks this business has almost no future, that earnings are about to collapse, that there's some serious problem baked in, or the market simply hasn't looked at it closely enough yet. Now normally, when you see a stock this cheap, you brace yourself for horrible fundamentals. Weak return ratios, poor management, a balance sheet full of red flags. But that's not what's showing up here. This company is generating a return on equity of 49.4% and a return on capital employed of 49.3%. Let that sink in for a second. Almost half of every rupee of capital this business employs is coming back as profit. That is not the profile of a dying company. That is the profile of a business that is quietly, efficiently making money while trading at a valuation that assumes the opposite. And that mismatch, cheap price against strong fundamentals, is exactly the kind of gap that patient investors look for. Now here's the part one really want you to sit with, because this is the whole reason this stock caught my attention. The market isn't pricing this company based on how much profit it's making. It's pricing it based on how small it is and how invisible it has been. Think about it this way: most investors, most funds, most research desks, they scan the market using filters. Market cap above a certain size. Trading volume above a certain level. Analyst coverage. This company fails almost every single one of those filters. Not because the business is broken, but because it's simply too small and too quiet to show up on anyone's screen. So what happens is, a business that's earning close to 49% on its capital, consistently, ends up trading at a price-to-earnings multiple that you'd expect from a company on the verge of shutting down. That is the gap. That is the insight. It's not that the business is secretly broken and the market is right to ignore it. It's that the market has literally not gotten around to looking at it yet. Now, I want to be clear, being overlooked doesn't automatically mean it's a hidden gem. Being small and unnoticed can also mean there's a real reason nobody's touched it. We'll get to that risk in a moment. But purely on what the numbers are telling us, this is a company punching well above the attention it's getting. Let's slow down and go through the numbers one more time, In simple language. Market cap, 71 crore rupees. Tiny. Current price, 6 rupees and 2 paise. 52-week high, 9 rupees 39 paise. 52-week low, 2 rupees 82 paise. That's a stock that has moved more than 3 times over from its bottom, and it's still trading well below its recent high. Price to earnings ratio, 1.34. For context, most healthy businesses on the stock market trade somewhere between 15 and 30 times earnings. This one is trading at a fraction of that. That's unusual. That's a big gap. Book value, 11 rupees 60 paise. That means the current market price of 6 rupees is actually trading below the book value of the company. In simple terms, you're paying less for the stock than what the company's own net assets are technically worth on paper. Return on equity, 49.4%. Return on capital employed, 49.3%. Both of these are exceptionally high. These are the kind of return numbers that quality, well-run businesses aim for, and very few actually achieve. Dividend yield, 0%. The company isn't sharing profits with shareholders right now, which is worth noting. Put all of that together, and you get a business that is small, efficient, and deeply undervalued on paper. But also quite untested by the broader market, and currently giving nothing back to shareholders in the form of dividends. So what could actually move this stock from here? A few things to watch. First, any kind of analyst or media coverage. The moment even one credible voice starts talking about this company publicly, that silence breaks, and attention often brings buying interest with it. Second, watch the price action itself. If the stock manages to break past its recent high near 9 rupees and 39 paise on strong volume, that would confirm fresh, sustained buying interest rather than just a short-term spike. Third, keep an eye on capital allocation decisions. If this company ever announces a dividend or a buyback, that's usually management signaling their own confidence in the cash the business is generating. That kind of move often acts as a strong trigger for re-rating. Until one of these things happens, this stock is likely to keep trading in the shadows. But when one of them does happen, moves in stocks this small and this cheap can be sharp, in either direction. Now, let's be honest about the risk here, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Being ignored by the market can genuinely go two ways. Sometimes it means undiscovered value sitting quietly, waiting to be noticed. But sometimes it means the market already knows something isn't durable about the business, and that's exactly why it's staying away. At this size, liquidity is thin, meaning it can be hard to buy or sell large quantities without moving the price. The stock has already shown it can swing wildly, more than tripling from its low within a year. There's no dividend cushioning your holding period while you wait. And there's very limited independent research or disclosure available to double-check the story behind these numbers. Companies this small can stay unnoticed for years, or they can suddenly re-rate, and that re-rating can go up just as sharply as it can go down. This is exactly the kind of stock where patience and caution both matter equally. Please treat this as an educational discussion, not investment advice or a stock recommendation. Always consult a SEBI-registered investment advisor and do your own independent research before making any investment decision. So here's where we land. A 71 crore rupee company. A price to earnings ratio of just 1.34. Return on equity and return on capital employed both close to 49%. Trading below its own book value. Zero dividend, zero buzz, zero coverage. On the surface, this looks like a stock the market has completely forgotten. But underneath, the numbers are telling a very different story, one of a business quietly compounding capital while nobody's watching. Whether this turns into a genuine re-rating story or stays exactly where it is for years to come depends entirely on what happens next, coverage, price action, and how management chooses to reward shareholders going forward. I've filed this one under Crown Bharat Enterprises for now. If you want the full reveal and ongoing coverage as this story develops, make sure you're subscribed, because when the silence around this one breaks, you'll want to already know the story behind it.